Hi YouTube. Today our inspirational thought from my Facebook page has to do with being afraid. Why are you afraid? Is it the fear of losing your job, being sued, the new kid on the block, the clock of your life ticking? Fear corrodes our confidence in God's goodness. We begin to wonder if God's eyes are shut as ours grow wide. For all the noise fear makes and room it takes, fear does little good. Fear never cured a disease, never saved a marriage, never saved a business. Faith did that. One statement Jesus made more than any other in the Gospels was, "Don't be afraid." He says in Matthew 14, verse 27, "Take courage, I am here." In John 14, verse 1, he says, "Don't let your hearts be troubled. Trust in God and trust also in me." Fear may fill our world, but it doesn't have to fill our hearts. It will always knock on the door. Just don't invite it in for dinner. We sometimes want to control things so that we don't have to be afraid of them. And we all have fears, every single one of us. Some of us fear being a failure. Some of us fear being a success. Some of us fear tomorrow. Some of us fear death. Some of us fear parenting. Some of us fear age. Some of us fear and not knowing what tomorrow's provision will be and where it will come from. We have to rely on faith, and we have to remember that God provides. God provides. Now, those of you who are unsure about even how you feel about God, that might just sound a little bit cliche, but it's worthy of thought. It's just worthy of thought, because if you're watching this and you're on YouTube, you at least have some provision. You at least have some certain things to be thankful for. I started a gratitude journal a while back, and I don't know that I was calling it that at that time. I started on one side of it, working to the middle of daily recording things I was thankful for. And some of it was just really simple things like, thank you for waking me up. Thank you for a roof over my head. Thank you for allowing my family to be together one more night and bringing us home safely. Sometimes it was really simple things, and sometimes they were bigger things. And on the backside, also working my way to the middle of my journal book, I was writing my prayer request. People that I wanted to mention in prayer, and health concerns, and sometimes it was just the state of the nation. It was whatever was on my mind. I mean, all of it didn't really take more than a few minutes. But you know, I look back and read through some of the stuff that I wrote, and it really helped. And I don't think I really had a good appreciation of how helpful it would be for my spirit to reflect on those things, because it allowed me to be reminded of how God just took care of me and took care of things. And, you know, sometimes things don't get taken care of in the way that we are requesting or in the way that we are expecting. But when you keep track, even if it's informal track, because I can't even say I wrote in it every day. I tried. What I made sure was that if I skipped a day or two, I didn't let it discourage me. I just picked up wherever I left off. And you may want to try that. It's a really simple little thing that sounds like it may not be much, but give it a try. Because I think if we have our own history book, if you will, on how God has provided, how He has taken care of us, and how He has taken care of things in our lives and people in our lives, it helps us to not be afraid of what's ahead. It helps us not to be afraid of tomorrow and of things to come. And it helps us to not be afraid of what we may be uncertain about. And so that's the thought that I want to share with you today, from the inspirational message I put on my Facebook page. So I thank you for watching. Leave a comment, just so I know that you're out there, because I'm kind of new, but but even so, I'm leaving these videos as almost a vlog version of inspirational messages and my own capturing of the things that I think about and the things that I am grateful for and thoughtful about. And so I hope that it helps. And I thank you for allowing me to sojourn with you. And I thank you for sojourning with me. Peace and blessings.